Why, hello there, fellow wardens. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey Grav Runners. Episode 25, Recruiting from a Field of Prospects. I don't think Puig is, healthy enough to really do a lot more clearing. But, I'd like to do it anyway. Just, I won't put him in mortal danger. Shield belts can put in a lot of the work. Because this turret doesn't have good line of sight because the walls are in the way. No problem. Oh, you one-shot it? I guess you're better off than I thought you were. Oh, that's a lot of VATS. Okay, we have a hack point there. Glitch. Come on down. Pikeman, seal crate, turret combo. It's fine. Where's this pikeman going, though? And the crate had glit. Alright, maybe the pikeman will walk back in and then we'll finish it off. Ouch! Ooh, I looked away for a moment. Neither of you guys are doctors, but that's fine. You go up to Glitch. And then Runeloth is coming for the Glitterworld meds, and he's taking a path that won't lead him to anywhere dangerous, which is fine. So this facility, minus this room, is cleared out. I did get this question a lot, and I feel like I answered a lot, but basically the voids in here are voids. There's really nothing in there. So you can break through the walls if you want, but you're not going to really find anything doing that work. And we have another hack. Hey, a tree. A tree seed. Very nice. Not the Resmec serum that we're hoping to find, but, you know. Can't all be winners. Okay, so this facility is cleared. And we'll head to the next one. I'm going to have Klein continue to just grind out some of the components that we're missing. And we'll go up this way. So there is a Scyther and a Pikeman, and I would like to lure the Pikeman out. There we go. And the Scyther moves faster than the Pikeman. Oh, really? The Scyther just stopped? I was hoping to lure the Scyther out and then, shred it. But I guess the Pikeman's coming out first, that's fine. So establish Puig as the target, and then counterattack. Although Puig's shield belt just broke, or is near breaking, so I'm going to take cover. Plus it drives the... mechs will use cover if, they're assigned... If they stop where the cover is. So it's best to lure them further out, because then they won't re-seek cover. Get the site. Come on. Alright, let's go inside. Run! Oh, no one hit it. Come on, side there. No, there you go. Okay, I am losing daylight, but I will open up a few more doors before calling it quits. Because we've had 3 weddings recently, so it's not like anyone's going to have a mental break. Alright, that room sucks. Don't go in there ever again. This room is fine. This room sucks, but we need to maybe go through, depending on pathing. Yeah, of course. Alright. That means, stand here. Whoa, whoa, not you. Oh, Jesus, why'd you do that? That was a misclick. Come on, Cyclops. Where are you going? Where the hell are you going? Fine, you want to get autocannon turreted? Like, that's cool. Let's try this again. This is what I wanted to do. Line up all my gunners. And then destroy the mech vat like this. Popping the mech out, causing it to get stunned. And then shooting it so it can't pose a threat. That's how I would say to clear out these mech vats safely. Is to, like, intentionally trigger it when you have a fire team ready to shred. Does the red dim light around the mechs indicate anything? Yeah, so these are occupied vats, these are unoccupied vats. Contains unknown, contains nothing. So what I'm doing is, because I want to get through these doors, I am clearing these vats out. Because sometimes the vats will trigger... sometimes the vats will trigger on proximity. And I don't want them to all trigger on proximity all at once. Because then that would be overwhelming for my my people. So I'm intentionally triggering them one at a time to you know, reduce the danger. Wow, okay. That works. Alright, let's establish Puig as the target. Don't punch me. Can you... What are you doing? Stop. Where are you going? Okay, fine. I don't think Puig even got hurt there. And then we have another sealed crate. I think it's just about time for us to turn back because of moods. Ooh, advanced components. That's sexy. I don't want to push them to break. So, there is a door here that might lead to the southern section that needs hacking, and then there's this door here too. So I'll hack these and then turn in. Oh, yeah, okay. So I was right. They're 2 separate sections. Ooh, hello, orbital bombardment targeter. And then the path we take out should not lead us to walk on anything stupid. So this facility is not cleared. And I can forbid the doors so we don't bother going back in there. Well, the autocannon turret won that fight. Surprise to no one. If you're wondering, you know what? Actually, I am wondering. Do Cyclopses shred for... So, Klein, sorry to wake you up. Shred for, plasteel. No, don't go in there. Mech corpses. Cyclops. Why aren't... Oh, because it's forbidden. So, are these worth grabbing for plasteel? Nope, they're just steel. Okay. So, the only corpses I ever want to shred are the centipedes, because I think the other ones... I think termites actually give plasteel too. But, I'll be choosier about what I bother to break down. So now we have the southern section left to do. And then we could be on our way. So is it best to have a shield belt on a pawn with high melee? Or just uses the target? Ideally with high melee for versatility, but like just as a target works too. But I would say no matter what, it's useful to have someone with a shield belt because it helps. It won't work against Cyclopses because Cyclops weapons go through shield belts, but it will work against all the other ranged mechs, preventing, you know, fatalities. Termites do give plasteel? Yeah, I was pretty sure about that. So, thanks for the confirmation. Oh, did I? Ooh, yeah. Eat. In fact, all the people that are here eat. I'll just have them all eat. I'm sure they're all hungry to some degree or another. The question I should be posing is where to go next? So, we have other Grav cores. They're not close, but they're not impossibly far. We could... I don't really care about this sail. We could go to the Gold Asteroid. Or some sort of, like, POI. Regardless, if you do Grav Core, I'll probably be going to a POI anyway, because it's just the closest. Like, we're not going to get there in one hop anyway. I was asked why do I open doors, and it's because the physical act of opening a door takes time. So if you force the doors open, you can traverse through them quickly if you're having to flee from anything, and then you can shut them behind you if you have to escape an enemy. So that's why I'm like constantly opening doors and then leaving them open, because it will aid your survival. Alright, so this room's worth clearing. There is a Cyclops there, and then there's this hack, which we'll have to go through these vats for. So what I'm hoping to do, move, is lure the Cyclops out, gank it, and then kill the turret. Come on, Cyclops. Yes. Ganked. Perfect. No injuries. And 2 more seeds. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we have to be careful because these might just like burst out. Yep, just like that. Oh, it did it twice. Okay, let's flee. Because I don't really want to get beamed. And try to break up the group. Divide and conquer. And Puig is having a tank here a bit. Was not all that avoidable. Because we don't want it launching a beam attack. Beam attacks will like slice through your armor and like burn the crap out of you. They're real dangerous. So it's better that Puig is getting like beat up a little bit by the Cyclops. Now with that said, Puig's torso is in a condition that worries me a little bit. But we're like 1 door away from being done, so I'm just going to push it. Because there's really not a reason to stop now. As long as I'm careful with them. And it looks like you guys want me to go to a POI. Got it. Okay, so there's no more proximity ones. Got it. Because I don't need to open the vats. Okay. So if they're not popping out on their own, I'll just keep going. Yeah, there's a buckets trader. And last but not least, one more hermetic crate, and it's got advanced components. So Puig, grab them. And your exit path is safe. Turtle, grab the seeds. And then everyone else can return home. So all 3 crash facilities are done. And we're just about ready to launch. So let's do a quick trade with these guys. I might give away our leather so that we have an ally. I like the idea of having an ally, I think. So here we go. Gifts. Smoke puck belts. Pants. 3 seeds. Because we're a survey team, we don't need terraforming tree seeds. And that looks about right. Up to 65, so we're pretty close to allied. We're within spitting distance. Also buy the dye. And then dismiss them. Why not break through a wall and avoid the bats? The walls have 7,500 durability, so you can't just break through them because like they're durable as hell. I mean, you could, but it would take you a absurdly long time to do it. Not worth the effort. All right, you guys wanted me to go to a point of interest of my choice. I would like to head towards another grav core. There's not a lot of point of interests. I think what I'll do is try to find a habitat near the edge of our jump. That one had psychoid. So that's... You know, we'll cut trees. So let's go to the psychoid. So we'll cut trees for chem fuel, hunt for meat, and get the psychoid for our teas. I think that works best. 20th coffee. Thank you for the sub. And Ikte, if I failed to mention it. So what I'm hoping to do is not get harassed by raids, although I do have now 2 new autocannon turrets. So if we do get harassed, I have some harassment defense. There is an ancient danger here, which I'm going to want to enter into to try to find Resmec serum for Daedora, which someone in YouTube comments misspelled as Daedora, given that she's dead. I thought that was really funny. And parking like... Oh, actually, let's park like this. If I do that, the animal hunt from Muffalo might get a little weird. So I'll park like here. Or actually 1 tile up so we can traverse around. There we go. Wow, that is a huge fertile zone. Current priority is refuel. Pretty straightforward. And we need wood more than anything else for the chem fuel. So the chem fuel is going to be from wood only. So we don't have to do a crazy amount of hunting. And Puig here needs some food. And I'm going to give him ambrosia. There we go. That should help. Now, at the moment, we are power negative 72 watts, but we are not running chem fuel anymore. So that's a big thing. I would like to get the orbital scanner on, though, so I'm going to turn on the orbital scanner in one of the chem gens, so that we can start to pick up more. You know, we're a survey team, so we're supposed to be, you know, orbital scanning. But it was pretty reasonable to stop that a little while ago because we were just like out of power. Now, in terms of the ship design, this is about as far back as it can go, so obviously we can only go forward from here. I already built these autocannon turrets, and they are not minifiable, and I'm kind of hesitant to remove the autocannon turrets until I have the plasteel to build new ones. So let's look for compacted stuff here. There is no steel. There is silver ore. And there is no jade. There's no plasteel, no jade, no uranium. I think what I'm going to do, and this is going to look a little silly, is I'm going to give my ship like a bit of a nose, and then put, I'm going to put 2 turrets on the back. One of them will be this turret getting moved. It's going to look silly for now, but it will look like normal-ish later on. It's gonna be a minute for the, you know, anytime you do a ship redesign, it looks really stupid before it looks good again. I'd like to say. Yeah, I know it's an ancient danger. That's why I parked here. Are you able to build fortified walls for the ship, or are they POI only? POI only. You cannot build fortified walls. In fact, fortified walls aren't made of anything, so even destroying them doesn't yield you resources. 25 tribals. I only just got here. So I think I'm gonna bombard them. I don't want to be pushed out of this map tile. And these guys are breachers. So you know, I could also Insanity Lance them. That might be more economical. Because I think they're gonna, like, stupidly breach through my walls. So yeah, I'll fight this without, god weapons. Oof, good hit. At least I kept my kidney. Alright, so Klein has one more charge. Oh, I don't like that. Klein, get yourself in there. Actually, I'm gonna field tend. Oh, we have more lances? Man, I guess I'll use them. Runloth is the only one happy about this situation. Alright, Klein's kidney bleed has been tended. And I'm just trying to clear out enough of them so that they flee. We should be pretty close to that threshold, I think. And they're starting to get within range of the ship guns. Now, they're breachers, and they came around the blind side of my ship, which is why I, like, rode out against them, because they would have just plowed through the back. Actually, they quite possibly would have opened up the Ancient Danger. In hindsight, like, allowing them to go into the Ancient Danger on their own might have been the right call, but, you know, what's done is done. They're fleeing? Alright. Well, let's see if any of them make for good surveyors. Steadfast and beautiful with a burning passion in plants and shooting. I can cure your cancer. And you have a stab scar. So, like, Nyocho maybe is the best. If we're thinking about Daedora here, it's someone like the same age and gender as Daedora, basically, so it would be a bad, like, relationship match. Yeah. I guess I'll go for Nyocho. So, Ruinloth. Go 10 Nyocho. And then everybody else, I'm gonna create a zone here where... New area. Where they avoid here except for Ruinloth. Basically, I don't want them to, like, see corpses. So we got some ambrosia, we got some smoke leaf, silver, etc., etc. These guys, the Kamboa kinship, are... We could actually befriend them. That's not a terrible idea. It's, it'd be slightly ridiculous, but, I'm not against that concept. So I'm going to see about patching them up before they die. 5 hours, 5 hours, 9 hours, 2 hours. Because I can, like, capture and release all of them and actually get my way towards befriending them pretty effectively. So you're gonna see some corpses. Turtle. I don't actually want you to do medical tending, I want you to be carrying them. Ah! A comet supplier. So Nyocho is going to be here. And then... Week. This is now for prisoners. And I might even need to make more room for prisoners. So... Line, you should not be medical tending. Just capture. And if you're gonna get up, as odd as it seems, you're gonna die. I know, a little backwards. So we're just grabbing as many people as we can for rep. And then as they get grabbed, Glitch will tend to them. So Salamander's already tended to. Turtle's bringing Nyocho. Nyocho's the one we want to convert. Is bleeding in 13 hours. So Megu is going to be way more urgent. If you befriend a faction, you do not get fewer raids, no. You just get raids from different factions. Alright, 3 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour. Got it. And the only two people that should be doctoring are currently doctoring, everyone else kind of sucks at it. Will this one, Hornet, survive? Oh yeah, Hornet will survive. Hot damn. I did not think that that was going to be possible. So, in terms of Hornet, we'll put them in there. And they still might... Oh, whoa, go, what are you doing? Stop that. Very kind of you to tend like that, but no, that's not what I want. Okay, so we're waiting on other deliveries of people that need aid. I guess Glitch can start tending Nyocho while we wait. And the one Klein is holding is... Actually, you know what? Scratch that. They're good for a while. These others are, like, emergencies. And I'm letting Klein off the hook. So Turtle go capture Hornet. Because Klein needs to rest. Alright, you are 5-hour bleed. That's fine. So they're almost all tended to. And then we just have, like, the corpse cleanup to do. It's not a big deal. Hornet with a disease. Here's some herbals. And then I'll set them up to be converted in the like in a minute. Alright. You are a combat supplier from Ren. I guess part with some gold? Because I have 400. That's about it. I don't really see anything else. I could buy medicine. Part for a little bit more gold. And if you want to hang out, they're from Hatla. If they want to hang out around here, that's fine. I'm not going to dismiss them because they can help if I need help. So, prisoner, release, 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 and recruit. And then once Nyocho is fully recruited, I'll go through the fixing the arm scar and the carcinoma. I'm not going to bother doing that, you know, while they're a prisoner, because that doesn't make sense. Saw all the weapons from the raiders? Yeah, I mean, I could do that, I guess. Just junk on the ground, but it's junk I could liberate. A little bit of silver. Not much. But it's free. Alright, how many dead bodies do we have? 11? 12? Alright. That's a great pronunciation of Nyocho. I try. I'm not particularly good at that stuff, but I do my best. I don't, so there are some grizzly bears out here that Pierogi will have to be careful of, but I'm gonna let Pierogi also haul. Because Pierogi can haul the stuff from the corpse zone, and is obviously unaffected by the corpses. Oh, you got another infection. Look at you. Guess it would help to clean up the room. To be sterile again. I could get the blue fur. But I'm, as you might have noticed, kind of working on other things at the moment. A little busy. Hey, Shellbell, thank you for the resub. I guess you didn't end up figuring out the prime thing that you were trying to figure out. Oh, sorry about that. I do see that we're going through our herbal meds, so I'll queue those up to be harvested as well. So this was what kind of zone? It's wild psychoid. So let's also queue up some wild psycho to be harvested. Let's see if we can't up our T's again. Oh god, the ravens are just going to town on these corpses. Klein, I would like you to construct over research. And we can see that we're starting to get rep with the Kamboa kinship releasing their raiders. And once my people are healed, we can do the Ancient Danger. I don't want to do that early, though, because I need to be nice and healthy for it. And now, Runloth can start burying the dead. Alright, let's capture Hornet, put him in a hospital bed. And we've already released 2. Prisoners escaping? I mean... it's called being released? I'm like a little confused as to how that's a thing. It's like, yeah, they're escaping. It looks like you're walking at me. You're not, right? Like, you're naked and wounded and I'm in, like, full armor with a weapon. You weren't that stupid, right? Just have to make sure. I don't know if I'm actually going to get credit for that one, but I don't care. Not a big deal one way or another. It does look like our meat is low, so I'll continue hunting. And then, the reason for this weird frontal thingy is I was going to put the Grav Field Extender up there. So we look like some sort of bug. I don't think I'm going to bother with a crematorium. I'm just, like, not super interested in having to do that. Realistically, I could just go out there with a Molotov and torch them. So if we really wanted to do this efficiently, that would be the way to do it. Alright, he's got med emergency, but he will survive that. We've been tending to it with actual medicine. Our chem tanks are not where they should be yet. And we only have 2 more corpses left to bury. And then we can allow people to, like, go up here and haul the rest. Immunity to both. So we're just waiting on the Ancient Danger. Queek and Klein are still healing, and then some modifications to the ship. But we're getting pretty close to being done with some of the major changes we want to queue up before departing for the next Grav Corps. Beam weapons just got done. I don't really have the materials for beam weapons at the moment, being that I don't have a source of plasteel, but it's nice to have. So what do you want next? Drug, beer, long range, mineral scanning, marine armor. Them's your choices. Okay, Queek is healed. So as soon as Klein is healed, it'll be 80 time. And the only known compacted machinery just got mined up. Ship got really filthy out of that fight? It sure did. It also, part of it was I changed goods priorities, so I'm going to lower mining over cleaning so that she cleans up a bit. And then Klein's crafting should be lower than construction. So we can actually make the Grav Ship stuff. So this looks really weird, but this is just so that I can conceptualize the full zoning that I'll have access to once this is all done. So this is as far forward as the ship can go. This is one tile short of as far back as the ship can go. So we can kind of see the space we're working with. But I'll leave this up here. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a... Think of it as an antenna, I guess. Marine armor it is. So we have a lot of wood, and we're just waiting on the refinery to get the plasteel. In fact, we have a lot of chem fuel. What is going on with them not loading up chem fuel? I don't fully understand. But I can always right-click do it. So one chem tank is over half, the other chem tank is about a third. Good, just got inspired tame. Human animals of 11. Mega Sloth requires a handling of 10. And if I have you as the only handler, we can insta-tame a Mega Sloth and then butcher it for goodness. Are the chem reactors already obsolete? No. No, they're not. I would need more power cells. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey Grav Runners, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Grav Runners.